And sa video na to, pagpapatuloy natin yung danger prediction problems. Okay? Part 7 na to ng ating driving exam videos. Kaya sa mga interested ay panoorin nyo tong video na to. Hi guys, this is Alan. Welcome back to this channel, Gaijin World. So paano ba sinasagutan ang danger prediction problem, yung risk danger prediction problem? So merong illustration na makikita nyo dun sa dulo ng Honmen exam at merong mga questions for that particular picture. So i-check ninyo kung ano yung nakikita nyo sa picture and i-assess ninyo kung true or false yung mga katanungan na lalabas regarding dun sa picture na yon. So ganun mo siya sasagutan. Kaya mag-iingat kayo kasi malaki yung points na makukuha ninyo sa ganitong klase ng exam. Kaya simulan na natin. Question number 1. Ayan, problem number 1. You are driving along at 40 kilometers per hour. What kinds of things should you be careful of? So kung titignan natin ay nakamotorsiklo tayo and merong ilaw sa harapan natin, merong intersection kung saan makikita natin sa right side ay merong dadaan kasi may visible na ilaw galing sa right side, and sa mga side mirror ay wala naman ako nakikitang mga nasa likod ng motorcycle. So ano yung mga questions? Okay, problem number 1, question number 1. The vehicle approaching from the right may not yield the road to me, so before I get near, I will reduce speed so that I can stop at any time. Okay, number 2. If the vehicle approaching from the right comes out, it could be dangerous, so I will switch my headlights up and down several times to warn the other driver that my vehicle is getting near and reduce speed. Number 3. The vehicle approaching from the right might come out without noticing my vehicle, so I will drive at a speed at which I can stop at any time. So ayan guys, sabay-sabay nating sagutan ang questions na ito for problem number 1 in 3, 2, 1, and yan na. Okay, sabay na nating sagutan. Okay, so for question number 1, I think since sinabi niya na magre-reduce siya ng speed dahil baka hindi yun mag-yield yung oncoming vehicle sa kanya, ay magre-reduce siya ng speed. So I think the answer here is true. Question number 2 naman ay may nakalagay na it could be dangerous. So magre-reduce speed din siya. So I think the answer for number 2 is true also. Then for number 3, the vehicle approaching from the right might come out without noticing my vehicle. So ibig sabihin, mag-stop daw siya at any time. Bababaan niya yung speed niya na pwede siyang huminto anytime. Kaya sa tingin ko ang answer din sa number 3 ay true. So 1, 2, 3 ay ayan. So ready na ba kayong malaman ng sagot? True din ba ang sagot ninyo sa lahat ng questions na yan? Or meron kayong ibang explanation? So tignan na natin ang sagot. So ayan, yan nga ang sagot. True, true, true. Okay, so basahin natin yung explanation dyan. The driver should pay attention to vehicles that might proceed without noticing the motorcycle. So nandun naman kasi sa mga questions na yan, yung mga words na dapat ninyong tandaan, like yung pwede siyang mag-reduce ng speed niya and pwede siyang makapag-stop at any time. So ando dun yung safety. Laging mauuna kasi yung safety, diba? So yun yung ating tatandaan kapag may mga nabasa tayong questions na related sa safety ng driver at noong makakasalubong, ay most likely tama yun. Question or problem number 2. Yan, you are driving along at 40 kilometers per hour. What kinds of things should you be careful of? So, nagda-drive tayo and dun sa mga side mirrors natin, wala naman akong nakikitang mga nasa likod ng sasakyan. Pero merong truck sa harapan natin and merong tao sa left side na may dala-dala. Okay, so ibig sabihin, meron siyang mga ibinababang cargo doon sa truck. So, ano ang mga questions or ano yung mga possible questions sa picture na ito? Alamin natin. Okay, let's answer problem number 2. Question number 1. There may be pedestrians on the pedestrian crossing on the other side of the parked truck. After I pass by its side, I will come to a stop before proceeding in front of it. Number 2, the door of the truck might open suddenly, so I will leave sufficient space to its side and proceed at a speed at which I can stop at any time. And after I pass it, I will come to a stop before proceeding in front of it. And number 3, I want to pass by the side of the truck while there are no oncoming vehicles, so I will accelerate and proceed. Ayan, so habang binabasa ko guys, mukhang i-imagine ko na kung ano sagot ko sa mga questions na to. So sabayan nating sagutan. In 3, 2, 1. So sa question number 1, in front of the truck ay merong pedestrian crossing at hindi natin visibly makita kung may tao man o wala. At hindi din nga nating makita kung may dadaan nga, may tatawid bang tao doon sa harapan ng truck. So, sabi niya, i-stop muna daw siya before proceeding in front of that truck kasi para ma-sure niya na walang siya masasagasaan. So, I think the answer for number 1 is true. For number 2 naman, ay possible daw na baka bumukas daw yung pinto ng truck pag dumaan siya. So, halimbawa, baka may bumabang tao galing dun sa truck kaya mag-iingat siya. Sabi niya, which I can stop at any time. And then after I pass it, so mag-stop muna daw siya before proceeding in front. So, i-check muna niya bago siya dumiretso. Kaya I think the answer for number 2 is, then for number 3 naman, ito yung flagging, no? Sabi niya, I will accelerate and proceed. So, nawala dun yung safety. Kaya ang answer dyan sa number 3 ay false. So, for me, number 1 is true, number 2 is true, and number 3 is false. So, TTF. So, tignan natin kung parehas tayo ng sagot. So, ito na yung sagot. So, tama tayo guys. True, true, false. The driver should stop before passing the stop vehicle and check for safety. Kaya nga, 'di ba? Gusto nating malaman muna kung may tao ba sa harapan ng truck kasi hindi natin masyadong makita dahil may truck doon and na hindi natin alam kung may tatawid doon sa pedestrian and i-check din natin yung kung may nakasakay ba doon sa harapan ng truck at baka bigla na lang bumukas yung pinto. Pagtawid natin, baka mabangga natin yung pintuan or yung mismong taong bababa. Kaya, ayan, yan yung mga sagot. So, proceed na tayo sa problem number 3. So, here you go. You are driving along at 60 kilometers per hour. When merging into the main through lane of an expressway, what kinds of things should you be careful of? So kung titingnan natin, ibig niya sabihin ay magme-merge daw tayo. So galing tayo sa isang road siguro and para magme-merge siya sa expressway and tumatakbo tayo ng 60 kilometers per hour. And pagka magme-merge tayo sa expressway, ano yung mga possible na pwedeng mangyari? Kaya yun ang aalamin natin sa mga questions para sa picture na ito. Okay, problem number 3. Question number 1. There is an opening between vehicles in the main through lane just to the right. So I will merge right away so as not to miss this opportunity. Nako, mukhang alam ko na agad sagot sa number 1. Number 2. A vehicle is approaching from behind in the main through lane. So I will adjust my speed so that I can merge behind it. Makes sense. Okay, number 3. There might be a vehicle in the blind spot of my mirror. So I will check for safety with my own eyes and then merge. Ayan guys, so subukan nating sagutan ng sabay-sabay kung true or false ba ang sagot sa mga katanungan na yan. In 3, 2, 1. So for problem number 1, I think this is false dahil para siyang by chance na lang, 'di ba? Sabi niya kasi doon sa dulo ng question niya ay ng sentence niya ay miss this opportunity, not to miss this opportunity. So ibig sabihin, bahala na, sige, mag-go na siya doon, mag-merge na agad siya doon sa expressway as long as may opportunity para makapasok siya, which is dangerous, 'di ba? So I think the problem number 1 is false. The number 2, sabi niya diyan, mag-adjust siya ng speed so para makapag-merge siya sa likurang nung naunang sasakyan, which is I think the answer that is true. Sasabihin ko na sa true. So problem number 3. So, I think for number 3, kasi i-check daw niya for safety with his own eyes, okay? And then merge, which is, I think, true. So, for number 1, false. Then 2, true. Then 3, true. FTT. So, tingnan natin ano yung sagot ninyo. Compare natin kung tama ba tayo o mali. So, ito na guys ang sagot. So, tama tayo guys. False True, true. The driver should accelerate sufficiently in the acceleration lane and then merge smoothly. Kasi 'di ba, pagka ikaw ay magme-merge sa isang express lane, dapat titignan mo mabuti yung mga sasakyan dumadaan. Hindi ka basta-basta magme-merge agad. Kailangan mag-blinker ka and then huwag ka agad-agad magme-merge. So meron pang allowance yung sa harap mo, meron pang konting allowance na daanan bago ka makapag-merge. So gamitin mo yun and tumingin kang mabuti, wag lang dun sa rear mirror mo or side mirror mo. Tumingin ka kung may makakasalubong ka ba, may makakasabayan ka ba sa pag-merge. So yan ang dapat nating ingatan. Okay, lalo na expressway yan. Kaya proceed na tayo sa problem number 4. So here's the problem number 4. You are driving along at 40 kilometers per hour. What kinds of things should you be careful of? So makita natin medyo steep or medyo medyo narrow yung daanan dahil nasa pagitan tayo ng pedestrian or meron tayong sa right side meron tayong train, railway train ba yan? Then may mga nag-aabang na mga tao dun sa left and right side. So dapat medyo dito pa lang makikita natin dapat mabagal na tayo dito magpatakbo ng sasakyan dahil may mga tao, delikado. And 40 kilometers per hour yung ating pagmamaneho. Kaya check na natin kung ano yung mga questions for this problem. Yan, problem number 1. The pedestrian on the left might cross in front of my vehicle to reach the safety zone, so I will reduce speed so that I can stop at any time and watch how they move. Problem number 2. There are pedestrians in the safety zone and I don't know whether they will cross the road, so I will proceed at a speed at which I can stop at any time. Problem number 3. There are pedestrians in the safety zone but it doesn't seem that they will cross the road, so I will keep driving at this speed. So ayan, try nating sagutan yung 1, 2, 3 and i-compare natin yung ating mga sagot. Bibigyan ko kayo ng 3, 2, 1. Okay, so try natin sagutan yung number 1. For number 1 ay nakita natin na may mga words about sa safety. Like magre-reduce siya ng speed so he can stop at any time. So sa mga words pa lang na ito, malalaman mo na ang sagot dyan ay true. Okay, so let's proceed in number 2. Okay, for number 2, merong pedestrian sa safety zone. So hindi alam nung driver kung tatawid ba ito o hindi. Kaya sabi niya dyan, he will proceed at a speed which he can stop at any time. So ang sagot sa number 2 ay true. So for number 3 ay nag-assume yung driver na hindi naman sila tatawid, yung mga pedestrian. Kaya sabi niya dyan, he will keep driving at that speed 40 kilometers per hour, which is false. So ang sagot natin for 1 is true, number 2 is true, and number 3 is false. So TTF. Kayo naman guys, ano naman ang inyong sagot? So try nyo sagutan yan. So in 3, 2, 1. So ayan ang sagot. True, true, false. The driver should slow down in preparation for pedestrians who might cross the road from or to the safety zone. So, tama ba yung mga sagot nyo guys? I hope na tama yung mga sagot ninyo so far at nasa problem number 5 na tayo, which is yung last question for this video. So, I hope nasagutan ninyo na ang tama. So, let's proceed. Problem number 5. You are driving along at 40 kilometers per hour. What kinds of things should you be careful of? So, makikita natin dyan sa picture na medyo hindi maganda yung daanan. Parang nasa gilid siya ng river and parang forest yata itong dinadaanan niya. Malubak-lubak yung daanan and meron siyang kasalubong na truck sa kanyang gilid. And sa ating mga side mirror and rear mirror, wala tayo masyadong makita dahil parang puro usok at medyo malubak nga yung daan. Pero mukhang wala namang vehicle sa likod ng sasakyan. So ano yung mga questions for this kind of picture? Let's see. Okay, so number 1, I might not be able to see conditions ahead because of the dust cloud steered up by the truck, so I will reduce speed. Number 2, I will drive as closely as possible to the left side of the road to maintain the distance between my vehicle and the truck. Number 3, the dust cloud won't have any particular effect on my vehicle, so I will keep driving at this speed. So ayan guys, bibigyan ko kayo ng 3 seconds para sagutan yung mga questions na yan. And yun din, isipin ko rin kung ano yung mga sagot for this question. Sabay nating sagutan in 3, 2, 1. Okay, so let's try to answer number 1. Sabi niya dyan, he will reduce speed kasi nga hindi na niya makita yung daanan dahil sa dust cloud. So, I think the answer for number 1 is true. Then, let's proceed to number 2. Okay, for number 2 ay medyo magdadrive daw siya as close as possible sa left side ng road para magkaroon siya ng distance dun sa vehicle na parating dun sa truck, which is I think false kasi merong river sa gilid niya, baka malaglag siya dun. So tingin ko dyan false. So let's try to answer number 3. Okay, for number 3, nag-assume na naman yung driver na wala rong effect sa kanyang sasakyan yung dust cloud. Kaya he will try to continue driving at 40 kilometers per hour. So I think the answer here is false. So for number 1, true. Number 2, false. And number 3, false. So T, F. So kayo guys, ano naman ang sagot ninyo? And i-compare natin, ito na yung sagot for problem number 5. Pero bago yan, I hope nagustuhan nyo tong video na to. And kung nagustuhan niyo, please mag-like naman kayo and mag-comment din naman kayo. I-share nyo na rin to sa mga kumukuha ng Karimen and Honmen exam. Well, actually, sa Honmen talaga to lumalabas yung mga ganitong klaseng questions. Ayan, sa mga Honmen exam, lalabas yung ganitong klaseng ng question. Kaya, I hope makatulong to sa inyo. Sa mga nakapag-subscribe na, maraming salamat sa patuloy na panonood sa aming videos. And sa mga hindi pa nakapag-subscribe, mag-subscribe na kayo at i-hit nyo yung notification bell para lagi kayong updated sa aming mga susunod pang mga videos. So, huwag na natin patagalin. Alamin na natin kung ano ang sagot sa problem number 5. So, ito ang sagot. So, ayan guys, tama tayo. True, false, false. The driver should take precautions as the dust cloud may reduce visibility ahead. Nakuha nyo ba ng tama lahat ng questions sa video na to? I hope nakatulong tong video sa inyo. Again, para sa mga videos na katulad nito, i-check nyo yung aming playlist. Meron kaming driving exam playlist sa aming YouTube homepage. I-check nyo yon para makita nyo pa yung aming mga iba't ibang mga klase ng videos about driving in Japan. Thank you so much again. This is Alan. I will see you on our next video. Abangan ninyo, marami akong inihandang driving exam para sa Karimen, Honmen, and Moped guys. Kaya sabay-sabay natin yang sagutan. Excited na ako. Pare-parehas tayong matututo guys. Possible na magkamali ako ng sagot. Kaya parehas nating pag-aralan sa uluhin kung ano ang tamang sagot sa mga questions na ilalabas ko for my upcoming driving exam in Japan video. So thank you so much. Have a great day. Gambatte kodasai. Bye!